escape to gaming. Today I want to just kind of have a follow-up update on this whole Google Plus YouTube merger, whatever it is. I'm not even sure. I already did a pretty pissed off rant about it earlier because I was having difficulty interacting with my friends. So just to clarify my stance on it, just take a few minutes and go over this. Again, I met many good friends, including Mark Bussler of Classic Game Room, because of YouTube, through YouTube comments, and then eventually private messages, and then eventually they kind of segued into emails and phone calls, and a wonderful Skype session with Mark. So, and that's how I met many of my friends. It was a wonderful way to interact with people. You could post a video, and then right away you can see thumbs up and down, and you can see comments, reply to the comments. And I loved that. That really was what kind of drew me to it. Not everyone's real big on Facebook and Twitter. And by the way, I have a link, and I always have, for my personal Facebook and Twitter down below under the video. So if you look on there, you can click on that link. Go ahead and add me on Twitter. It's a great way to stay on top of what's coming up with my videos, what my plans are. Not everyone's into that. I understand that. Hopefully you can still send me private messages through YouTube. So I did set this channel up virtually a year ago. This time last year, right around the time of the PlayStation 4 launch, actually, which is kind of ironic. So, and it was not about revenue and money and ads and getting thousands of views. It was about staying in touch with some of my good friends that I met through their own channels. And I wanted to kind of add my 2 cents and contribute something in a positive way about gaming. I'm very passionate about gaming. I don't game as hardcore as I used to because of life and responsibilities, but I love it just as much as many people that have that privilege to really game hardcore, full bore all the time. So, and I'm just excited to be part of the whole deal and to see people's channels. That's one of the things I look forward to every night, is coming home, and through my Xbox 360 I have an app, and the same thing with my PlayStation 3, and I can see all my subscriptions and my friends, and I have, and I also watch like GameSpot and IGN and Rev3 games and what have you. So it's kind of nice. It's great to kind of catch up on previews, news, upcoming trailers, and see what's happening. So recently I went on there and I, tried to change, actually initially went through and changed everything to this Google Plus, and I lost my app on TV, so I could no longer see everything through the TV, which was really a tragedy. In fact, just the video that I just did, I did kind of an angry rant on this whole YouTube deal, and some gal, which I don't even know, left a very nice message. I don't know if she's a new sub or someone that just happened to come across the video, but she left a very heartfelt and thoughtful message. And I actually caught it and read it early on, and then I went to reread it a half an hour later, and Google Plus has arbitrarily marked it as spam and removed it. I could no longer see it. I couldn't undo that. I couldn't reply to the other comments there. I couldn't even give the comments a thumbs up. So they've really screwed this up 8 ways to hell. It's unfortunate. And to me, it's the beginning of the end of YouTube. It is what it's done is it's created a virtual barrier between the show creator and their friends and fans. So there no longer is going to be that communication available. So as long as someone has the ability and the power to censor my comments, I'll probably just remove, if I can, I'm going to just remove the ability to even comment, and you'll have to PM me. So it's unfortunate because I'll lose that feedback per video. I also used to be able to get through my MSN emails, I'd get an email notification of any comments that would come on my videos. It was kind of nice, so I can go right to it and see, oh, that's nice, someone commented or gave it a thumbs up or retweeted, a video that I posted on Twitter or what have you, and I like that. Well, that all that's gone too. So I went ahead and tried to do the Google Plus thing actually twice. Completely removed my profile pic. I created the new one. It wouldn't take. So you'd have it on Google, but you wouldn't have it on the YouTube thing. So it's a mess. So I'm hoping someone will come around and or come along and then do a nice YouTube video on how to set up your new banner and profile page for this Google Plus or whatever it is. So I'm not thrilled about it. None of my feelings have changed whatsoever with this new merger between the two. And I don't like things forced. I don't like the fact that things are being censored on my page. I don't dig that at all. I think that's totally uncool. it is what it is. I'm going to have to find just a way around it. You just improvise and adapt like you do in the Marines. I mean, that's all you can do at this point. So it's the world we live in. Again, we're losing more and more power. We're losing the ability to stay in touch with our friends on our own terms. Even Facebook has morphed and changed away from what it was. So again, I love social media. I've met some of my old high school friends from 1979 that I hadn't seen in over 30 years, and I found them through Facebook. And we got together over near Santa Rosa, California, had a wonderful time talking the old times. And so there's some wonderful benefits. I've had friends I've met through YouTube, or I've actually got together with them, physically because of their YouTube channels and mine. And I think that's great. It's just, and even on Twitter, which I wasn't a big fan of initially, but it's nice. You can leave a brief sentence, a comment, and add your 2 cents on something that's happening in the news, or with cars, or video games, or whatever. So it's just really a great way to stay in touch with people in the gaming industry, your friends, people on YouTube, what have you. So social media has been fun. Unfortunately, it's changing. It's becoming a big ad thing, and everything is linked and with ads and their search words, and it has its pluses and its minuses. But I think this heavy-handedness of how Google Plus is completely taken over has eradicated what made YouTube charming and wonderful. I mean, I've used YouTube to modify my Hemi motor. I've seen some great videos which are quite helpful, actually, with cars, with household things, fixing things around the house. When I installed more RAM in my old, Windows XP computer, I went on and found a wonderful YouTube video on how to do it. Went to Best Buy, bought the extra RAM, did it, and followed the video, paused. It's just great. It's a wonderful tool. It covers a wide range of things, and I love it, but I'm afraid it's gone. It's no longer what it was. So I very much would like to hear from you. Stay in touch with me, please. Feel free to just, send me private messages. Say, yeah, Dean, I saw your video. I will always post my videos on Twitter, and I suggest if you have a YouTube thing and you have a Twitter, please take the time to post your videos on Twitter, because sometimes I don't see them. I never get notifications on my emails of anyone's videos. So unless I physically go to Phil at DSP's channel, or Cameron Industrial Gamer, a lot of my friends, if I go to their channels, oh, they got new videos. God, I didn't even know they were there. So unless you make a comment on Twitter or Facebook, I quite often don't even know about it. So I'll do the same thing. So it's a great way to stay in touch. Again, I'll have those links down below. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Facebook if it works out for you. Again, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a great way to interact so far until they pull the rug out from under us on that. So anyway, that's my little rant on this. Stay frosty, keep gaming hard, and we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful new couple consoles coming out here. I'm very excited. To where I missed out on the last gen console launch. So for me personally, it's a big thing. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm going to be doing a little piece on that coming up here real soon, probably later today, in fact. So anyway, thanks again, guys, for following me and for your very positive input. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I do read every comment that I see, and it really means a lot that people take the time that they don't have to and add their 2 cents or support me in any way that you can. So again, thank you very much.